Hey everyone, Gary here, and okay, I'm redoing this video because the asshole bikers decided to interrupt me. So anyway, yeah, I was gonna talk about books that I'm currently reading, and kind of what I'm planning on doing with my life. So anyway, I'm reading Spanish in 30 Days. I think it's by, doesn't really say, but it's a course book, Berlitz Speaking Your Language is the company that publishes this book. Yeah, I'm planning on obviously I'm learning Spanish because everybody knows. I think if you watch my videos and if you follow me, you know that I'm not quite initiated yet. I am a non-initiated, but I do honor the Ampungos in Palo and the Orishas in Santeria, as you know. So currently I'm once again reading Palo Mayombe, studying for my initiation. I'm also reading, and that's by what's his name there? Nicolás de Matos Frisvold. I'm not even sure how to pronounce that name, but you can. I actually got a physical copy of this book from a website, from the publisher website. I'll actually have to link that in the description bar later. And I also have this book here by Oshani Lili. He's a pretty well-known author. This is Teachings of the Santeria Gods, and I also do have his other book, Sacrificial Ceremonies of Santeria. And then I'm also reading this book, which is very poorly translated, as I said, and that's the Book of Treaties and Covenants, Palo Mayombe. That's its actual title. Something's buzzing around me. Anyway, and then I'm also reading some Spiritism books. I have the Spirits book by Allan Kardec here. I think if you're into the, Afro-Cuban traditions, you should know a little bit about Allan Kardec. I also do have his other book called the Book on Mediums, and then I'm also rereading some other books. And I actually did order a book on Ifa just to kind of see the difference between Ifa and Ocha. There's this book here, Santeria, the Religion by Mijin Gonzalez Whippler. Not the most reliable author, but I mean some of her stuff is pretty good. And then we have another book here, Cuban Santeria by Raul Canizares. Sorry, I got distracted by mosquito. Raul Canizares. Yeah, that one's pretty interesting too. He says a lot of similar things that Mijin says, but it's a little more. I don't know. It's his. When both Mijin and him talk about Palo, it's very inaccurate. They often present it as the dark side of Santeria, which is not the case. It's a completely different tradition altogether and completely unrelated to Santeria. It's like Santeria and, Voodoo. I mean, those two are completely different traditions, and Palo and Santeria are also different traditions, like, Voodoo. Yeah, you get the point, I think, and I hope. But yeah, I mean, that's really about it. I'm planning on getting initiated in into both Palo and Santeria, as I said. I'm planning on being a social service worker, so, because that'll definitely enhance, kind of what I want to do with, with my spiritual stuff. I plan on being a Tata, actually. Now, I have the potential to be it. That's what Tata Oriente's reading said about me, is that I have the potential to be a Palo priest. And so I actually want to go for that. I want to try being a Tata. One of the first, I think, probably, I don't know if there's many Tatas in Canada. That's the thing. I'd kind of want to have, like, my own house here in Canada. I don't want to go, like, because that's the thing, like, it's awesome if you kind of have, like, because one thing that's really not common in Canada are, Santeria and Palo houses. I mean, there are some Santeria. I know there's Botanicas in 2 cities here in Ontario, and I mean that's really about the only place we really have Botanicas here. It's just Ontario. Yeah, 2 cities, Ontario, and I think that's about it. I'm not sure if there's any in other provinces. I haven't heard of any there. I know there's one in Toronto called the Hermit's Lamp, and then there's another one, I forget the name of it, but it's in Hamilton. Yeah, that's all I know about those. Anyway, I kind of just had a brain fart. I don't know what else I'm going to talk about here. Yeah, that's really about it for me. Yeah, I'm signing off.